Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening whenever you find this video. My name is Charmaine. I, like a million other people out there, am a tarot reader. This is my first video for YouTube, so I figured I would introduce myself and tell you a little bit about me. I am not a traditional reader. I do read differently. I read the cards, but I also read energy. So I don't, I may give you an example of a scenario, but I'm not going to have a story for you. I don't go in with the intention of doing any particular read. I don't go in saying this is going to be a love read, or this is going to be a work read, or a money read, or anything of that nature. I allow the cards and the divine to dictate what we get and what messages we get, and that's worked out pretty well so far. I want to thank you for checking me out, and thank you for checking out my channel. If you like it, hit the like button, subscribe. Ooh, we got the Hanged Man in the center. Wow. If you like it, subscribe, follow me. I occasionally have nuggets of wisdom that may help you get through this journey that we call life. Let's see what we got, okay? All right, so we're doing a traditional Celtic cross, it looks like. We have the Hanged Man, and crossing it is the Fool. At the top, we have the Queen of Pentacles. At the bottom, we have the Ace of Air. Before you, the Two of Water. And in front of you, the Ten of Air. Okay. Let's pull a little Lenormand. Book. Okay. See if I can get one more for a potential outcome here. There is the book from the Lenormand basically states that there is something that you need to learn, something that you need to know, something that you may need to study. So if you've been teetering on the idea of learning something new, or something strikes you as curious, go ahead and explore that. Now's the time to learn. Okay, we got a great outcome. So real quick, we have the Hanged Man. Stalled energy. So this is in an area of your life where there is no movement, where you want movement, but there isn't any. Okay, and I say that you want movement because that's crossed by the Fool, and the Fool is a new beginning, any kind of new beginning. With the top card being the Queen of Earth, it may be a new beginning in love, or it may be a new beginning in money. Earth is about those stable, grounded things. So it could be love, it could be money, it could be moving houses, it could be anything to do with your tangible third dimensional world. Okay, money, love, things, pretty much. So Queen of Earth at the top, that's a woman who handles her business. So at the bottom, however, is Ace of Air, which is Ace of Wands. So there is a passion here that is not yet fulfilled. Two of Water is usually the Two of Cups, so that could be a love situation, or the joining of two situations, or it could be like a family member that you are not getting along with, that you want to reunite with over some misunderstanding, something along those lines. But see, it's the harmonious union of two. So it doesn't necessarily have to be that divine partner, but it very well could be, because we are talking about something extremely passionate here with the Ace of Wands. So, and Wands is all passion. In front of you is the Ten of Air. If there are any burdens that need to be released, if there's anything, any residual left, any residual energy left that carries any kind of negativity with it, you need to release that, and you need to release it soon. Moving beyond this point is not going to happen until that release does. So release that negativity, okay? Release that negativity and allow yourself to move out of a sedentary place and actually start on this new venture, okay? The last two cards out are the Hermit. Whatever it is that you need to do, the answer is already inside. You already know what you need to do to gain success in this situation. Go within. Go within. Check yourself, because if we are all expecting others to be responsible for their behavior, we need to be responsible for ours as well. Go within. Check in with self. Make sure that this is the direction that we want to go on in this journey, and that we are going forth on the right path. Okay? Make those slow, steady movements. This is not about mad dashes to win the race. This is slow and steady wins the race. Do the work to release the burdens, and you will move out of stagnant energy into the new energy that you want. And the Wheel of Fortune is here to tell you that the minute that you let this go, the minute that you go within, release your burdens, those passions, those things will come to you versus you searching them. All right? Let me see if I can get going here to see if I can get one more oracle. Maybe. This is my own fault. This is my own lack of organization here. Okay. That's the sound of selenite hitting the floor. All right. So I have the Threads of Fate out here, which is a favorite of mine. I love the Threads of Fate Oracle. There's always some excellent direction on the work we need to do with ourselves, you know, as within, so without. Oh, it fell right on the table. Great. And it came out upside down. Do your shadow work. Release your burdens. So, when we say do your shadow work, it doesn't mean that anybody's calling anybody a bad person. What we mean by do your shadow work is do all of the work, or at least initiate the work on self that prohibits self from growing. So things like beating yourself up, okay? That's not a positive behavior. And it certainly isn't rewarded with positive behavior in return, because you're not putting out anything positive. You're putting out negative. So if you continue to treat yourself negatively, expect others to treat you negatively as well. So start on your shadow work. Aw. And the last oracle out is love. Okay. So it's a good reminder, because I always say when doing shadow work, or when you're in any sort of service mode, Remember to love yourself. Replenish that cup. You're doing more than normal. You're working harder than you usually do. You're trying to, you know, pretty much climb a mountain, okay? The way that you reserve your energy to get to the top of that mountain is by loving yourself and loving others around you. Love yourself first, though. So as you're doing shadow work, as you are in service mode to others, love yourself and make sure that your cup is full so that you can continue to fill the cups of others. All right? Stay positive, stay grateful so that you can stay blessed. Thank you all for checking out my channel.